It was supposed to be a fun night, a birthday party, games, and laughter echoing through the Westlake Dave and Busters. But when one young guest stepped into the restroom, something felt off. An employee followed in behind him, and moments later, the boy noticed something above the stall that looked disturbingly out of place. What appeared to be a cell phone snapping photos. What happens next? No one saw coming, not even the police.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
So what's going on?
So we're here for my son's birthday party.
Yeah.
This is not our son. And this is one of his friends that apparently has some stomach problems today and was going to the bathroom, and he said one of the employees was taking pictures of him.
Over
The guy's name, because I saw his name tag, and I'm probably guilty of checking his cell phone. Because I so happened to be in there, I was checking on this kid, so I happened to be in the bathroom. As soon as he walked in, he was like, that guy in there is taking pictures of me. So I knocked on the freaking stall, checked his phone. I didn't see any pictures of him specifically, but I did see picture, like I went through his deleted and looked at a picture of January 9th of shooting under the stall at a different pair of shoes than he had.
The parent told police the child was shaken after seeing the employee snap photos from above the stall. When confronted, the parent spotted more disturbing videos on the employee's phone.
That I confronted him, so I don't know what ended up happening with the pictures, but the more I'm thinking about this is not our son.
No.
We want to just make sure it's like documented that went down here.
Have you notified his parents?
Yes.
Are they going to come up here?
They're in Columbus.
That's great.
Yeah. I mean, I could give you her phone number. You can call her.
Yeah. Talk to her.
Because the poor guy's been throwing up.
We
stuff
were
about
trying to
it.
take him home. I'm like,
That's
you know
why he
what?
was in the bathroom. He was
Police
sick.
report before we take him home, or else this dude's gonna just start taking pictures of random other kids.
But no, you
You gotta at least mark it.
yeah, something's
Check.
got to be documented here because if he's working.
Print your name, described everything that you told me, signature, address, phone number, all that stuff at the bottom, right?
Yeah.
What does he look
What
like?
about him?
Yeah, probably
Call.
Typically when I talk to the parents first, as long as they're okay with it. Alright.
Carson.
You get all Carson, you want to sit on the bench? I'll sit right there. You able to fill out a statement if you want me to write for you?
I can't remember.
Okay, that's fine. So kind of slowly, because I got to write as you talk. But what happened exactly?
So I was sick in the bathroom.
Were you throwing up? Or?
Yeah, throwing up and like puking and
Yeah.
basically everything.
All right. Then what happened while you were in there?
Like I was just sitting there for a while, and like when I was just about to get ready, I looked up and then I saw like a camera. But like
It was like over the top of it.
yeah, he was like that. But like I was wondering why I was in there so long because he wasn't like using the bathroom, like sitting down.
Like you saw his feet like around.
Yeah, and I saw a shadow. He was everything off.
The child explained to the officer that as he was getting up from the toilet, he looked up and saw a hand holding a camera, snapping photos. He was absolutely certain about what he saw.
You heard him doing this, or you could see
No,
it
I
through
could
the
like,
cracks?
because like, no, like there was like, under the stall, I could see his shadows in his shoes, and I was wondering why I was like in there. So I looked down, and then I see his shadow, and he's like, just taking a while doing the thing.
You like pulling up your pants when you saw it?
Yeah, I was like getting ready to.
Sorry for my handwriting. He's got glasses in his car.
Were shoes like facing towards your stall, or they facing like forward?
Forward, but I'm pretty sure when he took the pictures, like he like stood up on his tippy toes.
And they were like facing towards your stall?
No.
Take care of the rest of his children here.
About how long do you think you were in there?
15.
So like you were in there like
Yeah, the first time I was throwing up, he was in there still, but then the second time I went in, that's when I'm pretty sure he took the picture.
But how long in between?
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
I walked out and then walked back in.
And he was in there the first time you were in there?
Yeah.
The officer had heard enough. It was time to confront the suspect and question him about his actions. But the real question is, will he come clean? Let's find out.
All right, where is Thomas?
Thomas is going to be in the Arcadia area.
Is there only one Thomas working?
I believe so. I'm actually a visiting manager. I'm from Bellevue, Washington, and I'm here to support the store. I think there's only one Thomas working, but I know Thomas, and I can bring him to a private area where we can have a discussion. If that's what you want to do, right? You want to talk to Thomas?
Give us 1 second before you call him. Just we're waiting on a couple people to leave before we talk to him.
Yeah, I can also walk you guys back there.
Is there an exit over there?
I don't know. Well, we have an employee exit, so there are multiple exits on the other side of the building. Yes. It's confusing. The building's huge. So. This is, by the way, this is our general manager, Jeremiah. You guys can all step in here.
So, before you call him, let me just think about this. So, here's kind of the deal. I'm not going to tell you everything that happened, but basically, Thomas is about to get arrested. So, do you want us to take him out the employee exit, or do you want us to parade him through Dave Buster?
Let's go out through the side exit.
All right.
Okay.
I'll take you back to the tech office.
So, I'd rather you not call him, and we'll just walk to him, and then we'll take him out the employee exit.
Okay.
All right?
Yep.
There's another guy back there.
Hey, Thomas, can we talk to you for a second over here? Sure.
All right, go ahead and turn around.
Turn around, face away from me. There's a wall.
Are those keys in that radio property of the store?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna take them off, okay?
Okay. Am I going to jail?
We'll explain everything to you, all right?
Choose your ID with Thomas.
It's in the car.
It's in the car. Where's your car?
It's the little Prius.
Turn a little bit.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna take them off, okay?
Okay. Am I going to jail?
We'll explain everything to you, all right?
Okay.
Choose your ID with you, Thomas.
It's in the car.
It's in the car. Where's your car at?
It's the Toyota Prius.
If you just turn a little bit. No, you're fine.
Sorry.
Is there anything else at the stores that you have right now that needs to be returned to them?
Yes, please. Put it in. And that
The
book
clip
right there,
thing?
yeah.
After collecting his information, officers decided to bring the suspect to the station for an interview to get to the bottom of things.
That you can sign for. I'm going to repeat it. It's just in a little bit of a different verbiage, but same thing. You have the right to remain silent and refuse to answer questions. Anything you say may be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to consult an attorney before speaking to the police and to have an attorney present during questioning now or in the future. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed to you before any questioning if you wish. If you decide to answer questions now without an attorney present, you still have the right to stop answering at any time until you talk to an attorney.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So the next form is also the form that I was telling you about. This is for your phone, okay?
Okay.
And do you wish to give us consent to go through your phone?
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay. So what happens is, like, we don't, like, manually go through it. We, like, let the computer do that.
Okay. What does it do? It just kind of hacks it?
I mean, it doesn't hack it. If you give us your passcode, like, you'll get your phone back. We don't have to hack it,
Okay.
like, all that.
It just kind of scrolls through it, or?
Yeah, pretty much. Like, it'll take, like, pictures of your phone, pretty much. Same ordeal. Your name, and then it'll ask you, you'll check the box for your phone, and then if you could describe your phone, and then it'll ask for your passcode.
Written or signed?
You can write that one. What kind of cell phone it is? So I know, like, when we first saw you, like, and you're still upset, right?
So, I mean, not upset because I didn't do anything, but just
Okay.
kind of confused.
Okay. So run me to the top. When you saw us, you pretty much immediately said, like, I didn't take any pictures, right?
Yeah, because that's what I assumed that you guys were
Okay.
here for, because I've never done anything.
Sure.
I mean,
So start from the top of that scenario and just tell me everything you got.
okay, so I went into the bathroom.
Mhm.
I went into the middle stall.
Okay.
And then I used the bathroom.
Like the actual bathroom stall of it.
Yeah.
Yep.
A peek. If you want the full details.
No, but not like the urinal, but like the actual bathroom
The stall, yes. The
Yeah.
bathroom stall is in the middle stall.
Mhm.
I locked it.
Mhm.
And then I used the bathroom.
Mhm.
And then I was just scrolling through my phone.
Okay. And then did anything happen after that?
I guess that little boy walked in. I'm assuming at some point he must have walked in.
Okay.
Well, obviously. And then I was still standing there. I was just going through my phone, just scrolling through TikTok. I wasn't doing any such of the sort. It was just on my phone, like during work.
Right, like trying to like,
Yeah.
catch a break in the bathroom.
Yeah,
real quick.
yeah. And he went into the first stall first,
Mhm.
and then he walked out of it and went to the second stall. And I thought that was a little strange.
Like the second stall that you were in?
No, the third stall.
So he skipped your
first,
stall.
second, third. Yeah, he skipped
Okay.
my stall. And then I was still scrolling through my phone at this point.
Mhm.
And then after that, I was just wrapping up, just getting ready to leave.
Mhm.
And then he walks out. Then I hear the dad go, I'll talk to him. And then he pounds on the door.
Pictures.
So he pounded on your door, said, I heard you were taking pictures, and you opened the door and you're like, I wasn't?
Yeah, and
Okay.
then he was like, let me see your phone. And so I showed him my phone.
Okay.
He went through my camera roll and then my recently deleted.
Uh-huh.
And there was nothing there.
Okay.
And I asked if I could have my phone back, and he said no. He said, sit the fuck down on the toilet.
Yeah.
At this point, he has me backed up and in the stall. And he said, sit down before I punch you in your fucking face.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay. Well, I was like, I don't want to sit down, sir. It's a public toilet, He was like, all right. And then he was like, go through my... I was like, do you want to see my recently deleted? And his son tried to pull it up, but on an iPhone, you have to have your face to unlock it.
Okay.
So he had to hand me my phone back, handed it to him. I unlocked it for him, and he scrolled through it.
Yeah.
There was nothing there, so he gave me my phone back.
Okay.
And then he said, get the fuck out. And I was like, okay. So I washed my hands, and then I went out of the bathroom and I went to the Win, which is the prize area.
Okay. That's where we saw you at, right?
Yes, correct.
Yeah, okay.
And then after that, my one manager, Janice, she came up to me and said, whenever you get a second, can you come to Ken's office, which was that guy that was sitting in there. And I said, sure. So I went in there, and there's a manager there from a different store. I guess she's a AGM from another store, and she questioned me, and I showed her my phone.
Oh, so she told you before we even talked to you?
Yeah, before you guys even came, and so I sat in that back room for a little bit. This was like at least an hour ago. At this point. What time is it?
It is 5:45.
Oh, we're talking like 2 hours at this point.
Okay.
So.
What that conversation looked like?
Oh, so I showed her my phone. I showed her my recently deleted. I showed her the hidden too, and then the regular camera roll. And she was like, okay. I was like, what's gonna happen? Like, she was like, are you okay? And I was like, I'm a little shook up, but
yeah, for sure.
And then I sat back in the office for a little bit to kind of try and calm down.
Yeah.
And then time passed, and then you guys came.
Okay. All right. I don't think that you're a child or anything like that. I think that you were lonely in the bath stall, maybe taking a minute to yourself, maybe to masturbate.
No.
And you put your phone over the stall to see who else was in the room with you.
No.
Nothing like that?
No.
Okay. Is there a reason why you went in the stall besides not choosing the urinal?
When I was 7,
Yeah.
I was at a gas station, and I used the stall, and there was an old man next to me who did take pictures of me.
Okay.
So I haven't used a urinal since then.
Okay.
Which is ironic, because why would I want to do that to someone when it happened to me?
Yeah, for sure. So at no time while you were in the bathroom were you masturbating at all?
No.
At no time when you were in the bathroom you put the phone over to take pictures or just to see who was in the next stall?
No.
No. You were like on TikTok the whole time?
Yeah.
There's no way that anyone else could have seen your phone?
No.
Okay.
That's why I was like really confused, because
Yeah.
I didn't put my phone over the stall. I didn't put it under the stall or nothing. I was just standing there scrolling through my phone.
Okay. Do you know why someone would say that you were? That's you know yourself, that's a very serious accusation to put on someone, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but like, why would they come up with that?
I don't know. I think it's got to be just maybe the kid saw like a shadow or something and he mistaken it for a phone. But I didn't put my phone over the stall. I didn't do that.
Okay. Did anything go over the stall at all?
No.
No. Do you have anything to add?
Did you take any photos while you were in the stall?
No.
You're sure? No photos were taken?
Not in the stall, no.
And so here's what I see. It's unfortunate that that happened to you when you were, how old are you now?
20.
20? So how long ago was that?
Which time?
The time you were talking about before, with this, your reason for always using a stall.
I was 7.
Okay. It's very unfortunate. So here's the issue I have. Like, now you're accused. The only things that I see lining up is you had this happen to you. Now you're being accused of it. Does that seem strange to you?
Yes.
Yeah. It seems strange to me too.
Yeah.
So, do we think, did you kill someone?
No.
No, right? Did you hurt anyone?
No.
You said you weren't masturbating.
No.
Great. Okay. Like she said, we don't think you don't strike us as a child, right? So the issue we're having though is it was brought to our attention that there were some photos that were seen on your phone that were taken in the stall with the same floor. So all the things I said before, like, now we're not talking about putting it over. I get it. You accidentally take a photo, like while you're on, you're sitting like this. Are you sitting down?
No. Standing.
Standing? I don't even know the logistics of that. How do you do that? Did you have both hands on your phone?
Yeah. I was just scrolling through my
Is it possible that you could have accidentally taken some pictures of the floor in there?
Of the floor?
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't on my camera. I mean, I have taken, like, I've never put my phone over the stall or wanted to look at, like, a picture of a child or anything of the sort.
Yeah.
But I do have really high anxiety, and I can't use the bathroom if someone else is in there. Now, I haven't done this at Dave & Buster's, but I have put my phone just, like, on the floor to see if I can see feet.
I got you.
That's all.
Yeah.
That's all that I've never taken.
Oh, I understand that. So, why would he see, and I wasn't there, but why would he see the same flooring that was in the bathroom?
I don't know. There is no pictures on my phone with the same flooring.
Okay.
How long would you say that you took a break in the bathroom for?
Probably 15 minutes.
15 minutes. Did you hear another person in the bathroom with you? Like, did you know someone else was in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think there were people using the urinals.
Were they in there when you first got in there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I mean, busy place. Right.
So, obviously, I am new to this case, but do you have anything, like any accusations in the past as a juvenile or anything like that?
No, this is my first time even in it. Well, this is my second time in the police station. The first time was a truck fell off. There was a tow truck getting towed, and the sunroof was open and it flew off and it hit my car. But this is my first time, like, really in the police station. You know what I mean? I've never gotten in trouble of this sort.
Gotcha. No, okay. So do you think it's an invasion of privacy? You're saying, like, not this time, but before you've stuck your phone underneath the stalls to see if other people were in the stalls next to you?
I've not, like, stuck my phone completely under. It's in my stall. It's just seeing if there is a feet. That's all. I don't take the picture. I mean, there may be one that I've accidentally done, but I've never.
So there's one photo of feet underneath the stall on your phone?
Possibly. But never at
Like,
Dave & Buster's.
what is your percentage that you think there would be a photo on your phone of underneath the stall, a photo of feet?
It would be like 2%.
2% chance, so very low chance.
Mm-hmm.
But there's still a chance. You're still saying there's a chance.
There is a possible chance,
Okay.
but not anything of, like, nudity or trying to do any of that. Just feet. Just to see if someone is next to me or not.
Where did that happen at? You've only done it the one time?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, where did that happen at?
It was at my previous job.
Where was that?
Main event.
Where is that?
Main event.
Yeah, where?
Oh, Avon.
Avon? How long ago did you work there?
I think I've been working at Dave & Buster's for 6 months, so it would have been right around 6 months ago.
Why'd you leave there?
Oh, the hours were bad.
Okay.
It was just, I worked until 6 until 2:30 in the morning.
Uh-huh. They give you better hours here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's just Saturdays are my only late day.
Saturdays. That kind of sucks.
Yeah.
So, no concern for what we're going to find on your phone?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Good.
All right.
Did you want, you can write out a statement, you don't have to, but
Am I allowed to ask who filed?
a person that was in the bathroom. That's about as much as I can give you right now. To be honest with you, I don't even know their name. Another officer was speaking to them. So.
Okay. I don't. Yeah, I have no idea.
All right. Well, we'll get you back there, and then we'll explain the whole process to you, and we'll go from there. Okay?
Okay. What is the percentage of me going home?
Today?
Mm-hmm.
0. It's a felony.
Am I allowed to make a phone call?
Yeah, I'll probably get you on the phone in the jail.
At the station, the suspect was allowed to make a phone call to his mother, but that didn't stop what came next. He was officially charged with a felony related to voyeurism under Ohio law, along with public indecency. The case is still pending, and the suspect is presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. Still, for one family, a birthday party ended in a way they'll never forget.